Hope you're all having a blessed night. I just wanted to give y'all a quick encouragement, chosen champs. I want to let y'all know to get back in focus on the mission. Whatever the mission was that God told you was your calling. Whatever the mission was that God told you was your purpose. I don't care how many times you fell. I don't care how many times you went backwards. I don't care how many times you have went into that ditch. Get up and get back focused on the mission. Get back focused on the calling, because the calling that God has for you is connected to so many people that is waiting on you. God is waiting on you. You're waiting on you. And so are the people that you're connected to. But you have been distracted. You have been unfocused. And it's time to get back focused, because it's no time to play. We have been playing all of our lives. We have been playing all of our lives. We have been lollygagging on the video games, social media, blogs, gossiping, and we forget what the mission is. We forget what our eyes should be stayed on. It should be stayed on God. It should be stayed on His word. It should be stayed on your mission, your purpose, whatever God has for you. But you got to keep your eye on the prize, because we are losing focus. That's what I'm feeling in my spirit, that we're losing focus and we got to get back on track. It's a marathon, okay? God said it's a marathon. It's not a race who gets to the finish line first, but it's a marathon. Slow and steady wins the race. Take your time, but the key is getting there. Slow and steady. Be steady in it. Be focused and moving forward. Try not to keep falling backwards, because I know you may have fell backwards, but you got to get back on the mission. Get back on the purpose. Get back on the goal that God has set for you. It's something that He has for you, and He want to give us so much more, but we have to get focused. It's so hard being focused, especially for years. It's hard. It's hard when you're so used to being just doing whatever you want. It's hard coming under submission to God. But we have to move out to the way and surrender and allow God to give us the strength to be able to stay focused, because I can't stay focused on my own. I need God to carry me to that. So you ask God to carry you to that mission, carry you to whatever it is that God has for you. But get back in focus. Stop looking to the left. Stop looking to the right. Get back focused. If you only knew what God had for you on the other side of being focused, on the other side of making the effort, on the other side of trying to do this thing called life. If you only knew what was on the other side. If you only knew. People can see what's on the other side. Your family may see what's on the other side. Your enemies may see what's on the other side. But you have to see. You have to see for yourself, because you owe you that. You owe you a good life. You owe you a focused life. A focused life. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to have playtime. It's okay. God didn't want us to be so serious. Trust me, I laugh all the time. But it's a time in the season to sow, to reap, to smile, to cry. It's a time. And the time now is to be focused. The time now is to do what you said you were going to do. The time now is to hold yourself accountable for whatever it is you said you're going to become. Become who you said you're going to become. Do what you said you're going to do. For God, for you, and for the people you love, for the people that you don't even know that are connected to this thing. But you have to surrender. You have to stay focused. Because far too often we wake up, we get on our phones, we wake up, we have conversations, we call people, but we don't talk to God enough. We're not praying enough. We're not reading our Bible enough. We got to get back in position. Get back in position. because we have stepped out of position, and we've been out of position for too long. We've been out of position too long. That's like when you're trying to catch a plane. If you're not in position, if you're not in that line to get on the plane, to board the plane, you're going to miss the plane. You're going to miss your flight, and now it's going to be delayed. Now it's going to be delayed because you weren't on time, you weren't in position, and you were not focused. Just like if you're boarding the train, the subway station, you could be on the steps coming down, but when that train is ready to go, chugga 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 choo choo, when that train is ready to go, and you're not there, you're not on that train before those doors close, you just missed your train, and now you have to wait to another one. So now you just delayed your destination because you missed the train. God wants us to focus. He wants us to narrow in on whatever it is that He's calling us to do. Narrow. The path of righteousness is narrow. That means very few people go down that path. But the path to wickedness is wide. So many people are on that path. But let's just do the route that may take a little bit more push. Let's do the route that may be just a little bit harder. But it'll be worth it. Because I tell you one thing, when I'm distracted and when I'm out of alignment and when I'm looking to the left and the right, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. It makes me want to go back to God. Lord, where are you? Because I have ran away. And I want to come back, Lord. I want to come back. Because it doesn't feel right. You know when you don't belong on the other side of the darkness. The other side of the sinning all the time. The other side of procrastinating, the other side of being lazy. You know you belong on the other side, because on the other side is abundance, on the other side is blessings, on the other side is forgiveness, on the other side is love, on the other side is patience, on the other side is endurance, it's perseverance. That's what's on the other side, and you deserve what's on the other side. You deserve it. We deserve it. But we gotta be focused. Focus, chosen champs. Focus on the mission. Focus on what God has called us to do. We have to stay focused. 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 We gotta stay focused. Focus, chosen champs. So I hope y'all have a blessed night. I hope this encourages somebody, because you've been feeling it in your spirit to just get back on track, get back on focus. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You may have missed that first train, but guess what? The way that God works is always another train coming, and then it'll be another one. But we don't know when that last train will come. So let's hop on now. Come on, who's getting on board with me? Who's getting on board on the train? Choo choo.